It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Good afternoon, everybody. We have Lady Tiger Softball on the air. I'm BJ Pheasant here with Lenny Irwin, playing host to Tolono Unity today. Ladies have had a busy week, Lenny, a lot of softball. Finally get a chance to wrap it up today with a really tough opponent.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think Coach Claude said they were like number 5 in the state last night, but that's the only way you get better is by playing good competition. So
that's right. You're going to play the best, you got to see the best, and we'll see what we're going to get out of the ladies today. All right, let's run through the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers today. Batting first and doing the catching duties.
Nope.
Oh, they moved?
Yep, she's at first base.
Oh, Maddie's over at first now.
Yep.
All right, let me get my pencil out. Fix that.
I'll finish it. Maddie's at first. Number 23, JC Young, will be batting second, playing short. Batting third will be number 27, doing the pitching, Emma Kramer. Batting fourth will be number 18, Kaylee Miller. She'll be out in right field. Batting fifth will be doing the catching, number 10, Abby McConkey. Landry Stevens will be the designated player. Casey Wells will be out in left. Allison Wyrick will be anchoring third. Candace Evelyn will be center field, and Lily Wyrick will be the flex player playing second.
All right.
And for the Rockets, stepping in is Jenna Atkins. She'll be the shortstop.
Hey, struck on that first pitch.
Second pitch.
Second pitch,
It's
1-1. I was still fixing my lineup card.
Yeah, me too.
Found my pencil.
Ooh, just missed. It looked pretty close, though.
That'd have been a strike yesterday.
It would have been yesterday.
The way he was calling them on that outside.
There we go.
Up in the zone for a strike, 2-2.
Atkins steps in there. She's kind of got an open stance, so you'd expect her to just slap the ball somewhere, but
lays off a one on the outside there, 3-2. Missed
walked
it.
her.
Runner on.
Not a good way to start. There's just no defense for walks. This will bring up Lindy Bates. She'll be doing the Duty's down at third base for the Rockets.
I'd like to see the actual number. What percent of the time does a leadoff walk come around to score? Because it is high.
I'll bet it is, yeah.
Ooh, big cut at that one for a strike.
Yeah, you always want to get that momentum going early.
Especially when it's at the top of the order. Here's the 0-1. Base hit in the left. Wells gets it in cleanly. That'll hold the runner at second. Good pitch, good hit.
Gracie Vickers will be doing the catching for Unity. She'll be stepping in, batting third. 2 on, nobody out.
Up in the front of the box, really crowding the plate today. Big swing and a miss there, too. 0-1.
Well, Marshall was pretty aggressive yesterday, and then Unity comes in about the same way.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. It is a blustery day, windy. Very windy out here, Lenny. Blowing right out of center field, maybe to the left just a little bit.
Yep, just about like yesterday. Maybe not
There's a strike.
a little warmer than yesterday, but
Yes, it is. Loving it.
yeah, you're rocking the shorts today.
It was really nice when the sun was still out. Just foul. Whew, very close. That would have scored a run easily. She got way out in front of it. Gonna set up outside with the 1-2, fouled away.
Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jumped out in front of that one, too. Changing speeds on her. She was behind the last one. She was ahead of that one. Kramer ready to fire. And popped up. Play made it third.
Oh,
Kind of wiggled in the glove
I was
there.
gonna say I thought it was coming out there for a little bit. All right, that's a big out there. 1 down now. Brings up the cleanup hitter, Sophie Belfort.
Inside. Let's see, Beckett's at first base today. Slow roller to short. Throw to first is in time for 1. No interference or anything there at short. The umpire did not call her out. Runners move up to second and third, but we did get the out at first. 2 down.
Now Coach Claude's wanting to come out and I think question it, why maybe there wasn't interference, but
Well, he's got his explanation, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, there's 2 outs now, but the runners are at second and third. Megan Roth will be the batter. She'll be anchoring her duties out in left field today. That could be pretty active out there today.
Uh-huh. Nice pitch there. Strike one. Boy, 2 down. I'd love to be able to get out of this jam here.
That would be sweet, wouldn't it?
Keep it scoreless going into the bottom. There you go.
Here we go. Yeah.
Line drive shot back to Kramer for out number 3. Tigers put a couple on and get out of it there. No runs. We go to the bottom of the first. You're listening to Lady Tigers softball on the Paris Sports Network.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Cornerstone Building Brands is the largest manufacturer of exterior building products in North America, servicing commercial, residential, and repair and remodel markets. They're the #1 manufacturer of vinyl siding, windows, and metal accessories, as well as North America's top choice in metal roofing and wall systems. With an expansive product offering and more than 100 locations, they're committed to providing high-quality exterior building solutions that their customers and communities can count on. That's Cornerstone Building Brands in Paris. It's the bottom of the first inning. We're still scoreless, and the Tigers looking to kick it off here with Maddie Carter.
Swing and a miss that first one.
Yep, quick first strike, 0-1 count. A little behind on that one. Fouls it back, 0-2. And there's out number 1, a swing and a miss there. First strikeout of the day for Eisenminger. J.C. Young up at the plate. Lays off the first pitch for a ball.
See what J.C. can do today. She had a solid performance yesterday. Ooh,
Foul
big
tip.
cut and fouled it back.
Lenny, they might have turned the lights on.
They might before long, yeah. Yesterday, J.C. was 3 for 4 with an RBI, so.
Shows a good eye there. Lays off a 1 out of the zone for a ball. 2-1 count. Good patience again. 3-1.
There's a shot through the hole.
All right. Had a good hitter's count there. Gave her a strike, and she put it into right field. Base runner on for the Tigers. Now it's Emma Kramer's turn.
See if she can help herself out a little bit. Oh! Shades of yesterday there.
A little bit. Just nicked that outside corner apparently.
That's the guy in the light blue shirt thought anyway.
There's the swing and a miss. 0-2. Kramer quickly behind in the count. Base hit in the left.
That's going to be at least a double.
They're going to send her all the way in home. We got to get her.
Oh yeah, she's in.
Good base running there by Young. A double by Kramer. I like the aggressive base running.
Yep.
Against a team like Tolono, you got to take every scoring opportunity you're going to get. You may not get to this pitcher a whole lot, so take that run. And the Tigers go on the board first. 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Just one out. Runner on second. There's a swing and a miss. Kaylee Miller, the batter, doing the right field duties today. And still just one out.
Yeah, that's the good thing. Oh, there's a strike.
That was the pitch there.
Yes, it was. Now she's behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. So now we'll see what kind of junk she's going to get, because you know it's not going to be a pretty pitch.
Shouldn't be one like that again. And it was up high out of the zone. She doesn't chase. 1-2 count. Couldn't catch up to that one. 2 down.
Catcher Abby McConkey will be stepping in now.
Yep, lays off the first pitch for a ball. Made her mind up a little late on that one. Fouls it away. Move the count to 1-1. Foul tip again.
Some more on that one, though. It came right straight back to the screen back here.
Tigers have Stevens on deck and Wells in the hole.
It's a little late on that one.
Almost hit a car. Oh, a chopper. That could be a little trouble. Nope, easy field. Play it first for out number 3. I was hoping that would have an odd spin to it or something, but rolled right to her. The Tigers get on the board first here in the bottom of the first inning. Top of the second coming up right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carol Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Tigers on top in the top of the second inning, 1-0 over Tolono. We'll take this early lead, though. I'd rather be there.
Kenley Harris, the designated player, steps in now for Unity.
Evelyn playing really deep out there in center field. Outside for a ball. Inside off the plate. 2-0. Kramer sets and fires a 2-0. Nope, misses a third time. 3-0.
Yeah, she walked the first batter last inning and got away with it.
Oh, got the call. Oh, no. I thought he called that a strike. He did.
Yeah, that's what I thought he did. I already marked it down as a strike in the book.
The only one that didn't hear it was the batter. She thought it was outside.
Well, I might have to agree with her a little bit.
It wasn't a blatant strike. Here's a 3-1. Go.
Got her with the
Fooled
change.
her on that one.
Now it's full, so.
Okay, she walked when she wasn't supposed to. Then she get fooled on that pitch. You're either going to be hyper-focused here or distracted as a batter.
Well, you've seen the
Just
change
bring
up,
it.
so come back with a fast one now.
Absolutely. Bring it right back at her. Just
Oh,
missed.
man, that was over that corner, looked to me like.
Didn't get the call there. Ball 4, runner on first.
Might have been a hair low maybe, but it was definitely over the corner from my vantage point.
That was with 2 strikes, that was a swingable pitch. I mean, that's one.
Too close to really take, but she got away with it, so.
That one way up high. 1-0 count. So 1 on. Nobody out. The batter now is this.
Konia Finnicle,
Okay.
right fielder. And
And
she hits
puts
it
it to
out.
right field.
Yeah, she does. Right out there in the gap, all the way to the fence.
One hopper. They're going to hold the runner up at third. Tigers got to it in a hurry, so a double. Puts 2 on now. Runners at second and third. Nobody out.
Well, we was in that position first inning, so and got out of it.
And that's not the batter on the card, Lenny. Yep. That is Shelby Smith.
Who's that?
Number 20, Shelby Smith, is coming into bat.
Well, okay. Well, that wasn't the lineup he gave me.
Nope, just subbed her in. Smith will take a strike on the first pitch.
Just gets a piece of that one. Fielded at second, throw to first, in time for one. Very animated out call out there by the official. The runner advances over to third, so one away. Tie ball game now, one apiece. Smith brings in a run.
Yeah, I wonder where Smith's playing. You reckon she's playing center? I assume maybe.
He just subbed her in. I bet he's going to sub her, and I bet he'll re-enter the center fielder back out there.
Maybe.
There could be some roster move. We'll have to keep our eyes on that.
This will bring up Reese Fry. So
ground ball is Smith or JC out there. She makes the out at first. Another run scores. Tolono up 2-1, 2 away.
yeah, once again the walks come back to haunt you. So
First two batters reach on a walk and a double. They both come around to score. There's a strike. Good pitch that time. So the base is empty.
now we're back to the top of the lineup then with Atkins.
Yep. She's got no 1 count with nobody on. 2 away. Too far outside. 1-1. Ground ball to third, just foul.
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes. That's out of the zone. 2-2.
Oh, come
Just
on up.
inside. Man.
That was a good pitch.
McConkey turned around and looked at him to clarify and make sure. Oh. Base runner on. Just bounces out of the glove of Young there at short. You won't see that very often.
Not very often, no. JC's solid out there at short, so.
Now we got a base runner on. Should be out of the inning. Way outside with that one again. 1-0 count. Right down the middle for a strike. 1-1.
Well, Bates singled last time up.
Runner is going. The throw down to short is good. The tag was off the mark.
Huh. I guess she missed a tag, maybe.
Yeah, must have. A sign from the official made the motion that she had come off the bag, but it wasn't a force out, so There's a strike. 2-2 count, runner on second. She did field it a little short. And had
Just
to kind
done
of
a
swing.
swipe tag, but from up here it looked like she got her, but
Ground ball to first, scoots by her.
Oh no.
And they're going to give her second because she ran into the first baseman.
The run scores. So.
Tolono up now 3-1. A lot of spin on that ball. Hit the ground and just shot right by her. Lead to a run. Where are we at now? Down to number 5.
Yep, Gracie Bickers.
She'll ground at the third, field it cleanly, throw to first in time. That'll end the inning, but Tolono gets 3. They lead 3-1. We're heading into the bottom of the second right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
It's the bottom of the second inning. Tigers looking to get back on the board after giving up 3 in the top of the frame.
Now we'll have to deal with Landry Stevens, Casey Wells, and Allison Wyrick. Will be
Why
the
not?
first 3, so and hopefully we got a couple more to follow. But
Landry doing the designated player duties today. Steps in from the left side and takes first pitch for strike 1. That went outside. 1-1.
I thought he was going to ring her up, though.
Oh. 1-2. That must have been a little low because it was right down the middle. I'm sitting right behind the catcher. I have a hard time seeing the corners. Like that.
It was hittable. It was there, I think, from here, from my vantage point.
2-2 count. And that's strike 3. One out. And here's Casey Wells, our left fielder today. Wells made a nice play in the outfield there yesterday. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Ball 1. Wind really blowing out. She went back and kind of snow-coned one for an out. Shows bunt again. That one's foul. 1-1 count. Really squeezing her in on the corners now after showing bunt. Swings at that one.
Yeah, she's behind now. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that'll back up the infield a little bit. Puts it in the right field. It's down. And she's on. Well, imagine what she'll do when she gets the whole body into it there. That was all arms in the opposite field. When she gets the lower body into it, she'll be crushing the ball. All right, runner on. One out. And here's Allison Wyrick. High hopper. Out at second. And safe at first. New batters, Cadence Evelyn, our center fielder today, also batting from the left side. Slaps it to short. Off the bottom of the glove. Everybody's safe. All right. Cadence struggled a little bit with that yesterday.
Yeah.
Never quite got in sync with that little slap hit. She dropped that one right in front of the shortstop. Good wheels in front of her, so no play at second. Now we got 2 on. Popped it into left field. It's going foul. Just dropped in front of the fence. Third baseman almost got to that. Top of the order did okay in the first inning. Oh, Maddie pops this one up too. Foul. Oh, the third baseman dropped it. Got 2. Yep, I've got 2 outs.
First girl struck out, and Wells fielder's choice.
Now she's got a 0-2 count with a couple foul balls. Does the same thing here. This one's in fair territory. Shortstop back to make the play, and that'll end the inning. No run scored, but we made them sweat a little bit. Top of the third coming up right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris.
First pitch out of the zone for a ball here in the top of the third inning. Batter now is Beckett again, number 18. First baseman swings and misses a big cut at that one. For a strike, a 1-1 count.
Oh,
Missed a little bit on that one.
I guess, but it looked good to hear.
Not catching a lot of breaks today from his Kramer out there.
Well, that one skipped in the dirt before it got here, so.
It might have bounced up into the zone, though.
Yeah.
That ought to count for something. 3-1 count. I've seen guys hit the ball after it's hit the ground.
Yeah.
And gals too.
Oh, what was wrong with that one? Man.
I think that's the same question McConkey was asking the official there. Runner on first. Might have made up one there.
This will be Roth, left fielder. She lined out back to the pitcher last time to end the inning.
Just foul. Little early on that one. Roped it down the third base side. Just inches off the bag. But a pitcher's count now. She's behind 0-2. Kramer's ready to throw. The official hadn't even... Now he puts his hand down. Emma sets and fires. Foul back the other way. Count stays 0-2. Oh, reached for one there. Fielded at second, out at first. Job by Wyrick over there, not to do anything fancy, just get the out at first.
Yep.
One
Do the
away.
fundamentals.
That's right. We'll take the out.
The runner does advance to second, though. She's in scoring position now, so this will bring up Harris.
Fooled her on that one.
She walked last time up and come all the way around to score.
She's the one that tried to walk on a 3-1 count. Thought we struck her out. Didn't get the call, and she ends up earning the walk. And she's fooling her on that pitch right now. No balls, 2 strikes. I'd bring that same pitch.
Yeah, I'd come back with it again.
She obviously does not have the timing down on that one. Yep, got her again. Good job there reading the batter. 2 down. The batter now, Finnicle.
Yep. Right fielder, and she doubled last time up.
Grounds this one to third. Play it first in time. All right. They get 1 runner on, but they leave her at second. We go to the bottom of the third. It's Tolono Unity 3, Paris 1 on the Paris Sports Network.
The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a 5th quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
It's the bottom of the third inning. Lady Tigers trailing by 2, 3-1 to a very good Tolono Unity team. Number 2 in the order, we got J.C. Young leading it off for the ladies. High fly ball should be playable out there at center. It is. 1 away. About the time she hit that, the wind died, Lenny.
Yeah.
That flag is laying straight down out there in center, and it's been wearing itself out all afternoon. That one down in the dirt for a ball. Now it's wind's picking up again. Rotten timing there for Young. She could have used a big breeze there.
Yeah.
That ball had a lot of height on it. Good eye there by Kramer. Lays off of that one. She's got a 2-0 count. Grounds that one foul down the third baseline. 2-1. Miller on deck. McConkey in the hole for the Tigers. So Kramer steps back in. Eisenminger brings it. Swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
And that's 2 outs now. Bring up Miller.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't.
Just 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2. Even Kramer thought she struck out.
Well, I thought I missed one, so I went ahead and marked it down that way because I thought, well, PJ's know what he's doing. Now she struck it. Okay, well.
Back to 2 outs now. Kaylee Miller. Miller just a freshman.
Well, that's about all we got is freshmen and sophomores.
It is, yeah. Drives that one in the ground. Foul. 0-1 the count. Good movement on that one. That's a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. And a big swinging cut there for strike 3. The Tigers go down quickly in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. It's still 3-1 Tolono. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery.
Oh, we only got 8.
It's the top of the fourth inning. 3-1 score, Tolono on top, and we may have a lineup change here as the coach comes out and talks to the umpire. Now it's number 20, Shelby Smith again. She was already in the lineup.
Yeah.
I didn't look to see if she was fielding. I wonder if he's got him leaving the lineup and then re-entering the lineup
that's what I'm guessing.
without doing like a flex.
Well, the pitcher's listed as a flex player, so
right
for them. But But she's not batting or anything. All she's doing is pitching. So
Yep. Well, they're doing some juggling of lineup.
I'm guessing Harris, the designated player, is actually playing. I don't know. I don't understand how all this works.
Yeah.
Exactly. Put 9 girls out there and play the 9 that you got.
They're going to bring over the other official, too. So if you leave the lineup, you can only come back in one time. So the center fielder, I'm assuming, was the one that left and came back in. That would be Hayes or Haas. So they still haven't figured it out yet.
I think the umpires have. He's just going over to our dugout now and explaining it to Coach Claude and Randy. Well, I guess maybe everybody's satisfied now. I'm not sure.
That took a little more explanation than maybe it needed. I don't know.
Well, nonetheless,
The batter is Smith.
she's going to step back in and bat. So
Ball one on the first pitch. Pretty low-scoring game so far with the way the wind's blowing out. I think that kind of plays in our favor, Lenny. Keeps us in it.
Yeah.
Let's get some outs here and get back to bat. There's a good pitch. 1-1 count. Back up the middle. Young gets it. Rifles it to first for an out.
Got her, yes.
One away.
This will bring up 27, Reese Fry. She grounded out to Young last time up. Uh-oh.
Deep into left center.
Yes,
That one is gone.
Yes, it is.
Little doubt about that one. It didn't clear the fence by as much as I thought it was going to. And Tolono's up 4-1.
Now we're back to the top of the lineup, and Jenna Atkins. She walked, reached on an error.
Hot shot to short. Big throw to first. Tough call.
Got her.
Got her. Ho. How about that arm from deep at short?
No kidding.
The stretch
That
at first. Whew.
That was great plays all the way around. That's ESPN material there, buddy.
That was a highlight for sure. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 count. Back to Bates.
She singled and reached on an error. Wow.
Ripped that one hard.
Ripped that one hard. Foul down the third base line.
Brings the count to 1-1. Oh.
Rung her up on that one. 1 ball, 2 strike now.
Aim for that same spot again here. 1-2. A little too far out. 2-2.
Had a little more on that one, too.
I bet. Two down, nobody on. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Not in the zone. 3-2. Another deep shot into left, and another home run. And it's 5-1.
You'd think we were playing at Wrigley with the wind blowing out today.
I'm just thankful they're solo shots.
Yeah. Now let's bring up the catcher now, Grace Bickers. She popped up to third and grounded out to third, so she likes to pull the ball.
Yep. And that one's going to be safe at first.
That's kind of in the hole between third and short.
Just outside the glove of third, and I don't think Young could have got her if she had fielded it. She was
running the wrong way, yeah.
And way over there.
Courtesy runner now for the catcher. Be number 2. Who is number 2?
Kaylee Jamison.
There you go.
So 1 on, 2 away. Strike on the first pitch. Beckett watches it. Called strike on the outside. 0-2. All right, 0-2 count, 2 away, runner on first. Oh. Got a called strike on the outside. And that'll end the inning. Tolono gets 2 on a pair of solo home runs. We go to the bottom of the 4th, trailing 5-1 here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195.
Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue.
Bottom of the fourth inning, Tigers looking to climb back into this here, trailing 5-1.
Catcher Abby McConkey steps in. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, man, right to the first baseman.
Good contact, but right to the first baseman.
Next up for the Tigers, number 5, freshman Landry Stevens.
Brings up Landry Stevens, our designated player today. Lays off of that one outside. 1-0. Casey Wells on deck. Allison Wyrick in the hole for the Tigers. Here's the 1-0. Outside as well. 2-0 count. Well, Lenny, at this point, we need contact. We just need to put the ball in play, make them field it.
Need some hits.
Outside again, 3-0.
I think we've only got 2 hits today.
Both back in the first inning? Or one of them in the first inning anyways. Yep. There's a strike.
1 in the second.
Swing and a miss. Full count, 3-2. Just blew that one by her. Stays with that one, fouls it back.
Get a piece.
Another foul tip. Stays in it, 3-2. It's going foul territory, out of play. Landry just behind all these pitches right now.
Yep. See if she chokes up any.
She can't move back any farther.
She ain't choking up any either.
And she's going back to the dugout. Out number 2. Here's left fielder Casey Wells.
She got the single last time up.
Yeah, she put it into right field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Chops this one over her head. Fielded cleanly by the shortstop. Out at first. And that'll end the inning. A quick one again for the Tigers. Top of the 5th coming up after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Top of the 5th inning. 5-1, Tolono on top.
Game's moving right along.
It is. Megan Roth moving right along to the plate.
Well, she lined out to the pitcher and grounded out to second base.
Drives it right out center field. Evelyn with a good play out there. One pitch, one out.
We'll take that.
And here's Kinley Harris. Well, I think you know what to throw her.
Yeah.
Until she makes contact, keep coming back with that same pitch. You got to hit the zone, though. 1-0. Gets a hold of that one. Back to the fence, and it's over. Another solo shot. I think Evelyn was hoping she'd have a shot at that one. Didn't clear by a lot.
I say she was all the way back to the fence, so.
Six to 1 now. Tolono on top. And this should be Pinnacle.
Yep. Swing and a miss.
Catcher was standing up, I think, before she finished swinging. Way behind it.
Grounded out to third last time up.
Stayed with that one. And bobbled and safe at first.
Not sure how you score that one, though. I think if Wyrick could have fielded it, she would have had her.
Yeah, I think that's
But
E5.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too.
Wasn't the easiest play, but it's one you got to make. I'm sure if you ask her, she'll say, I should have made it. Wish I could have made it.
Well, this is Smith again. No, it ain't either. This is number 10.
Yeah, she's the one I saw out in center field.
I don't know who it is then. Who's 10?
Gardner? Or Gadner? Gadrin?
Spell it to me and I'll write it down.
Gaskin, maybe? If I could read it, I'd spell that. I'm not sure.
I'm going with Gadkin.
All right.
Bailey Gadkin.
Well, she's going to ground out to second base. Runner advances. She went down 4-3. 2 outs. Runner on second. Ground ball to third, just gets over her glove. They're going to send the runner. Another run in, 7-1 the score.
That puts Fry down at second.
Well, I was trying to look her name up, but it's too short.
Huh.
Not enough room to get
There's
it all
a
in the box
shot.
score.
That's back up to the leadoff.
Yep, another run in. It's 8-1. 3 more runs have come in this inning.
Bates is up now, so
Time called. We're going to have a
Claude calls time.
we'll see if he's going to talk strategy here, get him in place, or make a change.
Yeah, haven't seen anybody warming up, and
He might just be trying
I
to
think
slow
he's
things
just-
down a little bit.
Yeah, stop the momentum maybe. Yeah, we got 2 outs. We got a runner on first. The number 2 hitter, Bates, is stepping in.
That's going to go foul and out of play.
Luckily. Big strike, so. Didn't land foul by much. Couple feet.
We are in the 5th, so you got to worry about the 10-run rule here as well. Now we're getting a little carried away here, 8-1. Outside. 1-1 count.
Look out.
Inside, gets away. Runner's going to head up to second. Makes a count now 2-1. Three in 1 count. Dribbler back up the middle, fielded by Young at short. Throw to first in time. That's the out, but they get 3 more runs. They lead 8-1. Bottom of the 5th coming up right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Imagine if your farm lender specialized in agriculture. At Farm Credit Illinois, we reprice loans at no cost. We offer fixed and adjustable loan options tailored to your farm business. When you choose Farm Credit Illinois, you're not just getting low upfront interest rates. You're getting all these benefits and more. You're joining a cooperative committed to helping you succeed. Contact me, Heather Dunn, or Julie Crippen, loan officers at Farm Credit Illinois in Paris at 217-465-7605 or visit farmcreditil.com/contact. Good luck, Tigers, this sporting season.
Tigers trailing by 7 here in the bottom of the 5th.
Should be Allison Wyrick, Cadence Evelyn, and then back to the top.
First pitch out of the zone. 1-0. One on one count.
Yeah, we haven't done anything since the first inning, Beads. We need to get the bats going.
It's been quiet. Oh, way behind that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled back. Just over the backstop. Count stays 1-2. Jokes way up on the bat there. Fielded by the third baseman. Throw to first was high, but they get it down in time for the out. 1 away. Now she choked up a good 2 inches on the bat that time. Here's center fielder Cadence Evelyn.
Well, she singled her last time up.
Yep. Chopped one over there between second and third.
Everybody's playing in pretty tight this time.
They are squeezing her. She dribbles over to short. Easy play at first. Easy as it can be with Evelyn's wheels. She's going to make them throw it hard. 2 down.
Back to the top of the lineup.
Here's Maddie Carter. Yet to reach base today. Lays off the first one out of the zone for a ball. That means she's due.
Well, you would think. There's a reason she's batting lead off, so.
Yes, sir. Pops this one up. Shortstop chases it down to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Tigers. They trail 8-1, top of the 6th after this on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
North American Lighting is a leading supplier of automotive lighting systems in North America, and they're proud supporters of Paris Tiger Athletics. They'd like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this sporting season. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
Here comes Tolono Unity in the top of the 6th inning, leading the Tigers 8-1. And we're at the number 3 spot in the order. It's the catcher, Vickers.
Yep, that's what I got. Drives one way foul, but we'll take that. Long strike. Let's see, what's she done? She singled last time up. popped up to third and grounded out to third the 2 previous times. Oh, way out in front of that one.
0-2 count. All she could do was stand there and kind of hang her head. She knew she'd been had on that pitch. Reaches for that one outside, trying to defend the plate, fouls it away, 0-2 count. Now what do you come back with here?
Try that slow change again. Keep her guessing. Yep. Skip it in the dirt, I guess.
That's a strategy. Not a good one, but it... Maybe you think you're more wild than you are. I don't know. Keep them guessing. Oh, self-defense swing there.
Just got a piece of it, just enough to stay alive.
You know, you throw too many strikes, and they're just going to be looking for strikes every time. You get a little wild. They don't know. It might be outside. It might be in their ear. It might be down the middle of the plate. They got to cover more area that way.
Exactly. At least keep her guessing, keep her on her toes. Got her.
She guessed wrong. Tigers get a quick out. This is a Tolono team that has not struck out much today. Is that the second, I think?
Let's see. None there, none there. One in the third.
We got her looking in that one.
Yeah, that's only 2 strikeouts today.
Just off the inside of the plate.
This is Beckett again, the first baseman. She was one of the strikeouts last time up. I guess we've got 3 today.
All right. Oh. She was aiming for the boys' diamond on that swing.
Definitely took a healthy cut, didn't she?
Outside for ball. 2-1. Well, I'm just saying, I think the flag moved a little more after that swing. And it wasn't the wind. Whoa. Brought her out of her cleats.
She dig back in, though. She's ready to go again. Fouls this one off back over the lady dugout. Evens things up at 2-2.
Fouls that one away, too. Over into the bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes still. I notice the Tolono uniforms have the stirrups on the socks there.
Yeah, that's old school.
That is. That's an old school look. I'm sure they're not real stirrups, but... Oh! Just did catch a piece of that. Fooled her.
I don't know. They look like stirrups to me, bub.
You think they're real?
I do.
Or you think they're part of the sock?
No. I think they're stirrup socks.
Count still 2-2. And she
And
puts
she
it into
fights
center
off
field.
and gets one out in center field for a hit.
That's a pretty impressive at bat. Nearly struck out. Fouled several off. And hangs in there to single one into center field. So a runner on, 1 away.
Left fielder Megan Roth steps in.
One of the few hitless Rockets.
Well, she drove one to deep center last time up.
Grounds
this
this one.
could be 2.
1. Well, they get the runner at second. So 2 down.
Kind of had to wait for Wyrick to get over to second base on that one.
Here's number 16, Kinley Harris. She hit one last time. I think it's probably lopsided now. Clear out the center field. Lays off of that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Little dribbler foul down the left field. 2-1 count. Kramer fires again.
Just got a piece of that one and fouled it off.
Yep, 2-2 count. Harris sets back in the box.
Oh,
Just missed. 3-2. Reaches for that one. Fielded at third. Throw to first is there. That'll end the inning. A 0 on the scoreboard that inning. 8-1 the score. Bottom of the 6th, right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
We're back up by the top of the order. The number 2 hitter, J.C. Young, leading it off for the Tigers. She'll take a strike on the first pitch. That'd been one to swing at there. Swings at that one, pops it up, left field. Out number 1. Here comes Emma Kramer with 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the first pitch, first strike. Ever since that first inning,
yeah,
we've been almost the minimum number of batters every inning.
They've been pretty quiet, that's for sure.
We have, 5 hitters in the second, then it's just been 3,
Yeah.
3, 3.
Yep.
0-2 count. Called strike
3 on that one. So
2 down.
2 up, 2 down in this inning.
Eisenminger, the pitcher, has been pretty awesome today.
She's been on, that's for sure.
I don't think she's walked a batter all day, has she?
Don't believe so, no.
Swing and a miss there. Kaylee Miller, the batter.
She struck out both times up. Fouled that one off.
Just inside. 1-2. Up high. 2-2. Tigers have McConkey on deck and Stevens in the hole. That's a base hit in the left.
Base hit, yes.
All right, 2-out single. And that means McConkey's got to take off shin guards.
Yep.
Give us just a second, get up to the plate. Swing and a miss. What are you on bet Miller takes second at some point here?
I don't know.
Now shortstop's kind of creeping over a little bit now.
We're down, so I'm not sure where you want to run out of an inning. Whoa.
Pickoff move back to first. Almost got her.
Catcher seems to be pretty good at the arm back here. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. With 2 outs, I don't think you do it.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Called strike 3.
She was going, though, on that pitch.
That's the end of the inning. Top of the 7th. Coming up next, Tigers trailing 8-1 here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Moody Farms of Paris is a proud supporter of Paris Tiger student athletes. Whether they're on the court, in the field, or in the classroom, Moody Farms wants to wish all of our Tigers the best of luck this year.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
I didn't see him signal either.
The Paris Sports Network would like to
It's
thank our
time for
affiliates
Paris
Tiger Sports, Paul and Kathy Sports Network, Steve and Lynn Young, First Farmers Barry Henson, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Service, White Sheet Metal, Heating and Air Conditioning, Funeral Home, and Long Pine Family, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston, State Farm Insurance, Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal, Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th inning. Just in case you hadn't heard our commercials yet, I just decided to play them all at once. That's what happens when an ant crawls on your mouse and you flick it off. And I guess it clicked the button when I flicked the ant. I got the ant, just in case you were wondering.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, yep. I got him. Ground ball to third. 1 out. The batter was Jamison. That was her first at bat. We got a new pitcher out there as well, Mariah Hale.
Number 2.
Kaylee Jamison. Now we're back to number 10 here. And that ball to the backstop. 1-0. Lays off of that one. 2-0. Gadekin takes a strike. It's Gadeken. Gadekin.
Okay, I just didn't have the E in there.
Sometimes these handwritten lineup cards, a little sketchy. Way inside.
3-0. Nope,
3-1.
Yeah,
Yep.
I missed that one strike, I guess.
Gatekin comes in 0 for 1. Doesn't get the call there. Free pass down to first. And they got a runner on with 1 away.
Reese Fry steps in now.
Just missed on that one. 1 ball, no strikes. That went to the inside, gets to the backstop, and the runner heads on down to second. Another one out of the zone.
3-0.
Hale sets and fires. That one gets to the backstop. Runner heads on up to third. Now she's going to second. Heads up base running there. You don't see that too often.
Not too often, no.
That's a Little League move there.
It sure is.
Little League, if you get a walk, you just head to second because they're probably going to overthrow it into center field. You might score on a walk. Another one gets away. Runner scores. It's 9-1. Fry advances over to third. Just clip the corner for a strike. 1-1 count. Back to the top of the order here.
Yep, Atkins. She drives one past second baseman.
RBI single. And Tolono up 10-1. Still one away, runner on first.
This will be Bates.
She's got a pair of hits on the day.
Singled in the first, reached on an error, homered in the fourth. Yep, she's pretty well got her day in.
Fouled out of play. Just past the dugout. Gives her an 0-2 count. That puts Bickers on deck. That's foul. 0-2. Runner at first with one away. High and inside, 1-2.
Fouled off another one. She's getting her money's worth up there.
That she is. Count's going to stay 1-2.
Doggone it.
2-2.
Must have been a little high, I'm guessing.
That one's hit very high. Young makes a catch all the way over at second base. Pretty much you just let her call.
Yeah. If she wants it, she's...
JC calls it, she can have it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the rule out there, I think.
I think you're right.
2 down.
She's about one of the few girls that doesn't wear a mask, too.
That one between the catcher's legs. Runner heads down to second. The pass balls have been an issue in the inning.
They have been this inning. Different pitcher, you got to kind of readjust, and they're coming in at different angles, different. A lot of them have been in the dirt low, and
just nicked that one a little bit. 1-1.
Off McConkey's mask, and then the umpire wore it.
Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. The runner now on second.
She whiffed at that one.
Totally fooled her. 2-2. Got ahead of that one and fouls it off.
Still 2-2, 2 outs. Runner on at second. See if Mariah can do something here. Get a big strikeout would be great.
Another one back to the dugout, or the backstop. Runner advances over to third. And a full count now, 3-2. Reaches for it, pops it up, foul. McConkey.
Oh, good play, Abby.
Hangs with it. That's out number 3. At the end of 6.5, it's Tolono 10, Paris 1. Be back in just a moment on the Paris Sports Network.
At First Farmers, we are committed to the communities we serve. For us, joining a community means more than just opening shop. We want to see businesses thrive, generational farms succeed, and local families continue to put down roots and grow. Whether you're looking for a farm loan, managing a business, building a nest egg for a new home, or searching for the personal financial tools that will set you up for financial success, we've got you covered. At First Farmers Bank and Trust in Paris. The skating rink at Twin Lakes, formerly known as Twin Lakes Roller Rink, has been a popular establishment in Paris for over 60 years. New owners CJ and Mary Jo Becker are bringing new life to the skating rink with arcade games, a snack bar, TV hangout area for teens, and lots of roller skating. Stop by 1250 North Main Street in Paris on Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to 10, with a fifth quarter on Friday nights until midnight, and on Sundays from 2 to 4. Follow them on Facebook for more upcoming events.
Tigers down to the last 3 outs here, Lenny. Bottom of the 7th inning, and we got to do something.
We need to. It's going to be up to Landry Stevens, Casey Wells, and Allison Wybrick, though. So.
Hey, Landry did it last time she got up, didn't she?
No, she struck out.
Okay, pretend I didn't say anything. She grounds out to second base here. I got the wrong batter. Maybe she had an impressive foul ball or something. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, she ran the count clear full last time. I think she did foul off a couple.
There's a strike. First pitch, 0-1 count. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Strike 3. 2 down.
Well, we're down to our last batter, Beads. Let's see who does something.
Fouls it away. No balls, 1 strike. There's a ball out of the zone. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Foul, or dribbled over to second. Throw to first. And that'll be the ball game. 10-1 the final. Tolono beats Paris. We'll be back in a few minutes with a chat with Coach Claude right after this on the Paris Sports Network.
Family owned in Paris for 38 years, Savoya's Pizza is the place for real Italian food. Be sure to try their famous pizza nuggets and follow them on Facebook for their latest specials. Stop by 327 North Main Street for carryout or call 217-463-2500 for delivery. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Welcome to the post-game show here on the Paris Sports Network. Again, the final score 10-1. Paris falls to Tolono Unity. Lenny, you've got the stats for us, and they're kind of sparse there.
They are, and it didn't take long to figure them up today. Leadoff batter Maddie Carter went 0 for 3. Number 2 hitter, J.C. Young, she went 1 for 3 and scored our lone run. Emma Kramer started in the circle. She went 1 for 3 and had an RBI. Kaylee Miller, our cleanup hitter, she went 1 for 3. Abby McConkie, she was 0 for 3. Landry Stevens was 0 for 3. Casey Wells was 1 for 3. Allison Wyrick 0 for 3. And Cadence Evelyn was 1 for 2. So that was it, Beej. Had a total of 4 singles and a double. 1 RBI and 1 run scored, and that's it today for the Lady Tigers.
You know, you're facing this Tolono team that's, what Coach said was like number 5 in the state in their class. That's pretty impressive. They showed it today. You face a team like that, they're going to get their runs. They're going to get their big hits, and that's what they did.
They definitely had some big hits today, yes, sir. They had some home runs.
Coach Claude joining us here in the press box.
Tough one today, Coach.
No, Coach, Lenny and I were just talking. You play a team as good as Tolono, they're going to get their hits.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they did today. But you look at this score, it's 10-1. And we gave up those solo homer. You take a few of those hits away, you know, maybe that wind's blowing in hard today instead of out. And this game's got a much different complexion. I mean, we hung with them.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I thought we went out and we competed, especially early on. It was, you know, you jump off and take the lead 1-0, and then you really should be through the second there down 2-1, and felt like we got the girl going to second on the tag on the helmet and didn't get that call, but it's still 3-1 at that point, and we're in really good shape, I thought. And we left 2 stranded in the second, so
yeah. You
don't leave some runners stranded. Maybe you feel like you're in it at 3-3 or maybe even a 3-2 lead. But the 4th and 5th inning, it seems like that's kind of where separation starts to happen. And, you know, a little bit of it, they're starting to, because of the way we played 4th and 5th inning, they're coming through the lineup now for the second time, and they've seen Emma. And I thought early on her changeup was working brilliantly, and she was getting some strikes, and we even got a couple of strikeouts today, and only 3 walks. But, you know, it was from that stretch on where they really went and had about 9 hits. And as you said, that 4th inning, they had only 2 hits, but 2 home runs on that deal. And then
Right.
they went 2 and 3, I think, those 2 innings for 5 runs, and that's kind of where it got separated from us. And
Yeah, she made Harris look foolish in that one at bat with those change-ups, and the next time she comes up, she crushes one to dead center.
Yeah.
And like you said, that next time through the lineup, they've seen her. And, boy, who was it, Eisingminger or the pitcher for Unity? She was on it all day.
Yeah, she's a nice player. She's their flex, doesn't have to worry about batting at all, and she focuses on going to the mound and letting it rip, and, probably pretty similar to the gal we had in here yesterday.
Exactly.
And that's what I told our kids. It's been a long week. 5 games on spring break, 1, and then the teams we played, the level of competition has been difficult. Got a win on Tuesday, but managed to play 7 here today and yesterday, and kind of took it on the chin early down at Mount Carmel on Monday. But it's, again, and I don't say this, I'm always open, and that's who I am. So this doesn't sound, I'm not trying to be critical in any way, shape, or form. We are who we are. We're young. We're 9th and 10th graders. And, again, very similar to yesterday, when you look at them physically, they're different than us.
They are.
And we have to grow up. And that's not a knock. That's the reality we're in. Our kids will continue to go to the weight room. They'll continue to mature and get bigger and stronger. And but, there's a reason why when people look like that, they have more athletic prowess about them.
Well, you can see our girls. I mean, they can make solid contact.
Absolutely.
And they're hitting a gap, and it's a single. Maybe the wheels, we stretch it to a double, and it's a different sound coming off the bat when they hit the ball.
Right. Yeah, and that's the difference in, consistently an 11th, 12th grader and a 9th and 10th grader.
Yep.
And we'll grow up. We'll just stay the course and keep attacking the process, and we'll look back on this at some point in time and be like, remember that? But it will pay dividends if they just stay the course and keep doing what they need to do.
And what's going to happen is a team's going to come in thinking, we've just walked all over them the last couple of years. I wonder if they're still down. And
us in Unity have had some epic ball games.
Yeah.
We've had some epic clashes, and we were talking about it before the game, going back to that Sweet 16 game in extra innings and 5-4, and beat them a year ago 1-0. We've had some epic games against them, and we'll just have to stay the course and keep growing up, and new people will come in, and we'll keep aging, and we'll get better.
Now, you guys have had like 9 games or something in the past week with that tournament on Saturday, so you get a couple days off here, nothing tomorrow, I think, or Sunday.
I just told them, off tomorrow, get away from it. We played 5 this week, had Sunday off a week ago, and then played 3 that Saturday and 1 that Friday, and so played. It's been 11 games here in 7-8 days.
Yeah.
So again, and that takes a toll on especially a youthful team. All those innings and all that. So we'll take tomorrow off and give them Sunday off. Have a happy Easter. Get away from it and kind of go back to normalcy when we return to school Monday and play a LIC game against Robinson here Monday evening.
All right, Coach. Well, we'll let you have some time off. Have a happy Easter and enjoy your weekend.
All right, happy Easter to everybody in Tiger Nation, and go Tigers. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
That's Tiger head coach Jeremy Clodfelder joining with us, as always, here in the press box after the game. Again, the final score 10-1. The Tigers fall to Tolono. And I'm trying to look, Lenny. I think that makes our record like 7-12 now, or 7-11 or
Sounds
something.
right.
It's
Yeah, something
had
like
a struggle getting back to 500 this year, but getting the LIC now, anything can happen. Robinson will be back here on Monday. They've got another home game on Tuesday. The boys with several home games next week as well. So you got to hit the subscribe button to see when those notifications pop up for game times. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. And if you'd like to help sponsor these broadcasts, get a hold of myself or Lenny here or Jim Blue.
Clay Best.
Clay Best can help you out.
Chambers.
Jeff Chambers. Any of us will be happy to set you up. And actually just sent out a contract the other day to an alumni group that wants to help sponsor some football stuff, I think, next fall. So
sounds good.
We'll be glad to have them on board. Lenny, happy Easter.
Yep, you too, buddy.
Have a good weekend.
Yep, we'll see you at church on Sunday.
I'll be there. I'm not sure when.
We got several to choose from, so.
Oh, we got an 8 o'clock service, a 9:30, and 11.
So you take your
and
pick.
a Saturday night service.
Saturday at 5. So.
And I'm in the nursery for one of those. We're greeters at another service.
Okay, well, you're going to be busy then.
Yeah, it's going to be a day. And I guarantee the kids will not be able to find their socks or shoes or anything going out the door. It'll be one of those mornings.
No doubt.
But they'll find all the eggs.
Yep.
All right. For Liddy Irwin, I'm BJ Pheasant. Everyone have a wonderful Easter. You've been watching Lady Tiger Softball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.